Hello, so today it's a reaction video as well as kind of a prediction video. Gonna be, well, you can tell by the title, reacting to championship predictions, my championship prediction 2024. And so basically we're just gonna go through, have a look, see where they finish, see what I said about it, and let's find out. So let's go press play on the video, see what I said. And just basing it all off that, no stats whatsoever about players really. So then let's actually start at the bottom, and we're going to go straight in with Rotherham, bottom of the table. That's where they're going to finish, I think. I don't have much to explain. They kind of like, you know, they just about survived last season. So basically said they just about survived last season. Didn't think they'd do it this season. What happened? There we go. Rotherham, bottom of the Premier League table. Premier League Championship. No one saw that coming except for me, actually. Probably quite a lot of people saw that coming. I saw it coming, and so yeah, I got that prediction bang on. Which is why I think we're going to see them going down in last. Then Huddersfield is my 23rd place team. Same reason. Is it the same reason actually? Are they newly promoted? I'm not actually sure. They're not. Yeah, same reason as Rotherham really. So you can tell I didn't really have much knowledge of the Championship at the beginning of the season. Didn't know Huddersfield were newly promoted. If they'd just recently survived like Rotherham. So actually, I'm actually not entirely sure. Maybe, is there a way to go? Yeah, there we go. Were they in the same situation? They were. They were actually 1 point ahead of, 1 place ahead of Rotherham. I did not know that, but I'm glad I do now know that, because I think it's quite useful to know something about the Championship. Yeah, so I didn't really know much, and I just thought, you know, Huddersfield, they don't seem that good to me. And I'm glad I made that prediction, because again, bang on. So I've got 2 of the relegated sides correctly, and I've got them bang on. Just not good enough anymore. And then 22nd, Sheffield Wednesday. They're not good enough for the Championship. They're definitely a League One team, and they're going to go back down to it, in my opinion. So in 21st, gone another new. Well, you've just seen my prediction for 21st, but you've just seen if I got it right or not. But anyway, Sheffield Wednesday, I got this call no, not completely wrong. I got this call wrong. I said they'd get relegated. They'd just come up, and they'd just come up through the playoffs, so I was thinking probably not going to stay up. And my thought process was obviously they deserve to be in League One, not the Championship. They proved me wrong. They're going to be in the Championship next year. Good luck, Sheffield Wednesday. And let's move on to... so I got 2 of 3 right in that tier, but I also got 2 of 3 bang on in that tier. So the next tier is slightly bigger, so we'll see if I got them in the right tier, and if I got them bang on within that tier. We'll find out. Right, team. It's Plymouth Argyle. And I think they're just going to scrape it, possibly on the last day, but they're going to stay up. And
Yeah, the reason being, I just think they're better than the 3 teams I've listed before them. I think they'll do just well enough to survive. Possibly go down next year though, but I think they're going to survive this year. And just above them, QPR is who I'm putting. It's pretty much...
So, just 2 teams in 1. We'll get the explanation from QPR. Quickly, just talk about Plymouth. I don't know how I got so many of these bang on so far. Plymouth Argyle, 21st. Where did I put them? 21st. I'm quite proud of myself with that one. And the bottom 2 as well. Mainly Huddersfield, because probably a lot of people saw Rotherham going down. I'm not sure about Huddersfield, because I don't really know much about the Championship. Anyway, Plymouth Argyle, I just said, I think they're better than the other 3 teams. They were better than 2. They weren't better than Sheffield Wednesday. I thought they would be. They weren't. But new promoted side Plymouth Argyle staying up. That's what they called. That's what happened. And let's have the explanation for QPR.
That's where they finished last season. So, last season they actually finished exactly here. And it was Cardiff where Plymouth were, but yeah, this year they're going to finish there again, I think. Moving up once.
So I basically just said that's where they finished last season. This is where they're finishing this season. Didn't have an explanation around it. QPR for a long time were in a lot of trouble. See where they ended the season, not where I put them. They, not where I put them. So I don't think maybe I've already said it. But Sheffield Wednesday, who I said would finish 22nd, finished 20th, but you wouldn't be able to see that from the table. QPR, I thought they would be 20th. Couple places higher, 18th. So, couple places higher. However, I put them and Plymouth in that tier. Were they in that tier? Yes, QPR were in that tier. They were just near the top of the tier rather than near the bottom of the tier.
But I think Cardiff are going to jump up a couple places. Move up in the list. Yeah.
I had absolutely no reason for predicting Cardiff here. Could have predicted them way lower, could have predicted them way higher. The Championship's so unpredictable. I just thought, yeah, Cardiff, a couple places higher than they finished last season. I was quite wrong. I didn't even get them in this tier, and they almost got 2 tiers above where I put them. So that prediction was very, very wrong.
I just think they will. Not much explanation behind it, really. Just think that's where they're going to finish. Players. And they're going to finish 18th. Actually, no. Changed my mind. Last minute, I've changed my mind. Swansea. Yeah. Swansea. They're just going to fall off this season. Ending up 17th.
Once again, no reason for predicting Swansea. Just thought they'd do slightly worse than last season. Don't know where they finished last season, but they didn't finish where I thought they'd finish this season. So where did I put them? 18th. They were 4 places higher, and 14th in the next tier. So I didn't even get them in the right tier. Whereas QPR, once I got them not bang on, I still got them in the right tier. So pretty bad prediction there with Swansea.
It will be Leeds, I think. not at the level anymore.
So this was a very wild prediction that I got so very, 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 very wrong. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't have much knowledge of the championship. So I did do it 2, maybe 3 weeks into the season. Only because I didn't have much knowledge. And that obviously didn't help me out because Leeds were like 17th at the time. I had them in 17th, ending the season. I thought Leeds are going to have a bad season. That's the only reason I put them so low down. Because they started off so badly. And honestly, I should not have put them that low down. Let's show you where they finished then. 3rd. Just 6 points of getting automatically promoted. And I had them all the way down here. I mean, 3 tiers above. Crazy. So I had Leeds in 17th. Definitely not the right tier. A terrible prediction.
Then 16th, I've gone for Hull. There we go. 16th, I've gone for Hull.
So Hull was supposed to be in the tier above. I don't know why I didn't put them there. Anyway, we'll just do it as we did. So I said Hull 16th, and I said this is all one tier apparently. Hull 16th. Again, another bad prediction. Hull came 7. That's this tier here, 7 to 10. I had them in this tier here, 11 to 16. Bad. Bad prediction.
It's similar to where they finished last season. I guess this was just about it. Again, around where they finished last season.
So at this point, I was just mainly predicting teams to finish like similar to where they finished last season. So of course, Bristol City, was it right? Was it wrong? Mid, really. I had them 15th. 11th. Is that the same tier? It is the same tier. So I've got them in the same tier.
Season.
I'm happy with that.
I think it's where they'll finish this year as well. 15th, Blackburn is quite a bit lower than last season.
Okay, so Blackburn, I overestimated a bit too much. They just escaped relegation. They were below QPR, above Sheffield Wednesday. By the way, my reasoning for the last 3 teams was just near where they finished last season. So I didn't have much reason.
Just think not going to be one up from them. I've gone for Millwall.
So, yeah, I had Millwall next. Bang on. 13th. Who's 13th? Millwall. Bang on. Yet again, another bang on prediction. I'm very happy with that. Move on to who I had next.
Again, same as Blackburn, they're just dropping down a bit. Just not going to be. So yeah.
I'm going to skip ahead slightly because I keep
The list
going like. It's quite a slow
again.
video. So, Stoke. I had them 12th. They finished 17th. So, like Blackburn, it's a team that I thought would do better than they did do. Actually, that's also same for a team that we're going to hopefully see soon, otherwise it's going to be a very bad prediction from me. Yeah. So this is a pretty bad prediction. 12th, 15th, 5 places. 12th, 17th, 5 places. Different tiers as well. It's a medium prediction, I would say. I don't think it's too bad, but I also think could have tried to get it a bit, could have got that closer.
Go for Stoke. Now Stoke, I think we can have a bit of an improvement from last year. They didn't do the best last year.
So, Stoke didn't do the best last year, and I predicted them to do better. I don't know. When did they? Not last. Well, yeah, last year. Well, what did they do last year? Did I predict them? Did they do worse or better? They did one place worse. I thought they'd do a few places better. I was wrong. Yeah, moving on.
I have gone for in 12th. Sorry, in 12th. It's Preston. That's who I'm going for in 12th. Just think they're gonna do a bit better.
Preston, 12th. Where were they? A couple places better in 10th. So, sorry, not Preston at 12th. Hold on. Was that Preston 24th? 23rd? Preston 11th. One place, and I would have got it bang on.
Yeah. No, Preston, yeah, I just don't think they're going to do as well.
That's frustrating.
12th.
But it's very close.
I don't really have much to say about that. Preston, 12th. Then
11th.
in 11th, West
10th.
Brom.
I said 11th. West Brom. Okay.
Same, really. No.
I could not think of any reasons to put these teams here. I was just thinking randomly. Well off with that one. I said West Brom 10th. They were 5th. 5 places off. I've had some other predictions similar to that. So, not the best.
That's just where I think they're going to finish. Like I said, I don't really know much about the championship, so kind of just based off where they finished last season, how are they doing so far, really. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm basing it off, to be honest. Then, in 10th, I have put Sunderland. I think, again, not quite as good as last season. Just above them, same for Middlesbrough.
Okay, so that's 9th and 8th. Sunderland and Middlesbrough. I got one of the two bang on. Which one? Middlesbrough in 8th. I'm very happy with that. Sunderland, I said 9th. A long way down 16th. And I'm starting to worry because look who was one of the 3 relegated teams. Birmingham. And look where they are on my tier list. As we're at 8th. Still not on the board. Which means I'm either predicting them to just miss out on playoffs, or be in the playoffs, or win, or get automatically promoted. Absolutely terrible prediction. Don't know what I was thinking.
Just going to drop off a bit. Not at playoffs anymore. They're going to be 9th. Then in 8th.
Okay, there we go. Just spoke about them. 8th, they finished 22nd. 14 places off. Sorry, no, 7th, actually. I said 8th there, but it's actually 7th. I don't know why I said it was 8th. What's that, like 15 places off. Crazy. And I had them almost finishing in the playoffs. And like I said, look where they finished. 22nd. Oh. That was a bad prediction from me. I don't know if maybe I should have seen that coming, or maybe if that was a shock, Birmingham going down. I don't know, because I don't know anything about the championship. Well, I'm starting to know a little bit more now, but then, knew nothing.
We've gone for Birmingham. Hold on, no. Hey, hold on.
So now we're getting to the playoffs, and this is the part where I realise I've been adding everything up wrong.
7
and
counted wrong. Sorry. In 7th, I've gone for Birmingham. We're going to do a bit better this year. And then into the playoffs, gone Coventry for the lowest.
This one. Was it close? Was it bang on? Or was it, like, really close? 9th? Okay. 9th to 6th. Not too bad. I had Coventry going to the playoffs. They were in the playoff final the year before. But no. Coventry did not go to the playoffs. So not my best prediction. But not my worst. Because that was definitely a lot closer than the Birmingham one.
Playoff spot. Made the playoffs last year. Gonna make it again. Then just above Coventry, in 5th, I've gone for newly promoted Ipswich. It's an interesting one because don't often see newly promoted teams, except for like Luton, going straight to the playoffs. But I think that's where Ipswich are going to be.
And this was purely because at the time they were first in the league, and I thought, well, they're first in the league, but they're not going to stay there, are they? They're not going to get automatic, are they? Well, you wouldn't believe how close they actually were to winning the league. 1 point off winning the league, and they got automatically promoted. But not too bad a prediction. I had them going to the playoffs. They were newly promoted sides. We didn't want to back them too much because often it is the newly promoted sides that go back down. But I had them in 5th. They are finished in 2nd.
In 5th, and then in the playoffs, I'm calling that they are going to face Watford, who I think is going to finish 4th. Then,
so I said Watford, 4th. And, you know, my knowledge of Watford is that they're a decent team. Because I've known them to play in the Premier League. But that was a while ago. Championship. Apparently they're not as good anymore. Because they were in 15th. Hold on, was that as bad as my... No. Well, that was 11 places off, the other one was 15. But it was almost as bad as my Birmingham prediction. Because I had them up here in 5th. My West Brom one was not too bad though. I thought it was further off.
now the remaining 3 teams, 2 relegated teams from last year in the Premier League, and Norwich, who often got them down.
So let's skip to the
quickly.
end. So this is what I went with for the last 3. Southampton in the playoffs, which I went for purely because just thought the other 2 teams are just a little bit better. I got Southampton 1 place. I had them in 4th, still playoffs, but no, sorry, I had them in third, which is still playoffs, and they finished fourth, which is still playoffs. 1 place off. So close to getting that bang on. Then Norwich. Norwich are often a team that do go for promotion. And this year I saw it happening. I saw them automatic promotion. 4 places off. They're in the playoffs. And we'll say right now what we think is going to happen in the playoffs at the end of this video. So it is also kind of a prediction video. Norwich, yes. 6th, 4 places off, not too bad. And then Leicester first, yet another bang on. I think everyone saw this coming. Leicester really didn't deserve to get relegated last season. Just didn't have the best season. But they're a new team now. They sold all of those players. James Maddison, Tielemans, all of their biggest players from when they were in the Premier League. They're a new team now. Almost didn't win the league. Ipswich almost pipped them to the league. Look how close that was. And so that's my predictions. Got a fair few bang on. Now, let's make, actually no, quickly, we're going to go through, because I do think I did.
I can't do it on the tier, but quickly, I want to say playoffs. I think, obviously, based on where I put them in my predictions, if my predictions are correct, which I hope they are, I think they are, it would be Ipswich, Coventry, Watford, Southampton. I think it would be Watford and Coventry in the playoff final. I think Watford will win the playoff final. I think Watford will be the 3rd team.
So I said Watford and Coventry would be in the final. So I said Coventry would beat Southampton, Watford would beat Ipswich. And Watford would be the 3rd team promoted. Watford, I'd just like to say, and Coventry, 2 teams out in the playoff final, didn't even make the playoffs. Neither did Ipswich, because they were automatically promoted. And then Southampton were in the playoffs. So we're going to make a mini prediction now. I mean, it's only going to take a couple seconds. Oh dear. Went on to matches for Southampton. We'll just look at the table for this now. Southampton v West Brom, Norwich v Leeds. Southampton, West Brom. I think Southampton will win. Norwich, Leeds. I think Leeds will win. So, Norwich will win. So I think we'll have a Norwich Southampton playoff final. I think in the playoffs, we will see Southampton get promoted to the Premier League. I think Southampton will beat Norwich in the final. They'll beat West Brom in the semis, and Norwich will beat Leeds in the semis. For playoffs, that's my mini playoffs prediction. So yeah, I have Leicester, Ipswich and Southampton promoted. So soon, in next week, once the Premier League season ends, I'm going to react to my Premier League season predictions. And we'll see how that went. So that's it for now. And I'll see you next time.